for me personally, this is the program that I grew up in. I've come from historically good programs that are used to having kind of that target on your back. So for us, it's just handling expectations, putting all that stuff aside, and just focusing on ourselves. And it's one day at a time. A lot of people talk about process and trusting the process and all those coaching cliches, and it truly is for us. We're working every single day just to be a better football team than when we started, keeping our guys humble and hungry. We've got goals in mind. So it's been an easy group to keep motivated despite the expectations.
It's Charles Sutton, who had over 1,000 yards in both passing and rushing.
He's driving our bus. When you got a guy who's 3,400 yards total offense and 42 touchdowns, he's a special football player, and you see that. And outside of just the talent from playing the position, the leadership, the intangibles, the warrior spirit, the competitive nature, he's got a lot of it factor to him. So we're thankful we got him because he's a special talent. Jakai is mature well beyond his years. He's been a great high school teammate, been a great leader for our program, and that's not lip service. It's true. The guy doesn't miss workouts. He's one of our hardest workers, and he's all in on Troy football. We know he's got big things coming for him in the future, but right now he's just excited to be a Trojan. Yeah, Brett, the first thing that you think about with him is there are guys that are just simply elite competitors, and he is that. I mean, that's the reason he excels so well on the wrestling mat. He's tough as nails, but it's his competitive spirit when the lights are on. When it comes down to it, he's a guy that you want on your team. He's going to find a way to get it done, and his will and his energy. He's an energy creator to the guys around him. So he's special.
What do you see with your defense right now?
Oh, I see a group that's very experienced on the back end. And that bodes well in high school football. Your two most important position groups, your offensive line and defensive secondary. And we return a lot of guys there, and they're athletic. They can run the football. They play the ball in the air well. It's an athletic group that's going to run to the football. They're aggressive. Hopefully continue to be well coached, but we're excited about that unit.
One of those guys is Nick Bova on both sides of the ball, but he's been kind of a mainstay on defense for you guys over the years. What does he bring to this team?
He's steady. He's a tremendous athlete, but he's a passionate worker. He's passionate about the sport of football. And we've got so many guys that are in that leadership role, and that's what's special about the group is how many guys are leaders and energy creators, and he's no different. I mean, he's elite from a competitive standpoint, and he's a driving force on our football team.
Overall, this is a senior class that's experienced some bad things and then had last year with the great success that was. So do you feel like it's kind of a perfect storm? This is their senior year. They've had a lot of up and downs. So, you got a lot of veterans on this team. What's the thought process there?
Well, there is a lot of experience. When you talk about Jakai and Bova, those guys got 36 high school starts under their belt, and there's not many guys that have played that much high school football. But in terms of the perfect storm, like I said, we're just excited to get to August 8th, and we'll take it one day at a time. So we're excited to get there.